All right, welcome back, everybody. Jory House alongside myself here. Kevin Farr watching a little bit of baseball today. Wrigley Job, my main man, right here beside me. He's running the score for us. Getting set up to watch the Broken Bow Savages versus your Silo Rebels. Silo Rebels are coming in at 12-7, ranked number 20 in Class 3A boys under the leadership of Bobby Weil and Chris Mendenhall. Of course, we played Broken Bow back in the Kingston New Year's Classic and got beat in overtime, 57-55, Wrigley. We had the last shot. It just did not quite go in for Charlie Gardner. Looking at who we've played 6 teams in the top 20. And we are 3-2. Well, 3-2 as of right now. We'll find out if we're to win this game or not. Of course, Broken Bow is under the leadership of Ryan Woolsey. They're also 12-7 on the year, but they're in 4A. They're coming off a loss against Idabel, just like we had 3 days ago. They got beat 63-54 here at home at Broken Bow. So they coming off a loss, looking ahead. They are, of course, are playing their districts here at home against Seminole, and we're hosting the Lone Grove Longhorns. Last time I had Broken Bow, go ahead, buddy, if you want to look at them. Last time I had Broken Bow, I was announcing at the New Year's Classic, and they are missing a couple of players. Looks like 4 players are not on the roster that was on the Kingston roster. So I talked to Coach Woolsey. He's just hoping that everything works out today. Of course, their leading scorer is number 14, Kyler Young. He's a senior. Of course, Leland Billy is a big guy underneath. We're going to see if we can handle Leland tonight with our 5 guards. Of course, freshman Hayden Roberts does a really good job underneath, best he can. And, of course, our leading defensive player would be, in my opinion, goes to Connor Cordell. He plays an outstanding defense. We are 4 minutes until tip-off. Of course, Silo wearing the blue, so that means a couple of number changes. Hayden Roberts will be wearing number 21 tonight instead of number 15, and Carter Parker will be wearing number 2 instead of number 3. Wrigley, what's your predictions for this game? Wrigley's saying that Silo's going to go off in the 4th quarter against them, and we're going to take home the victory. That's his predictions. Right, you heard it here. Wrigley Job, right now, that's his predictions. Starters look like for the Broken Bow Savages: Carl Cooks, number 5, Christian Brumley, number 12, Kyler Young, number 14, Tyron Tenagero, number 20, and then Leland Billy, number 24, the big guy underneath. They have 4 seniors and a sophomore, and for us, it's probably going to be the same. Carter Parker, senior guard, number 2, Connor Cordell, number 4, senior guard, Charlie Gardner, a junior, number 5, he's our point guard, Kyler Proctor, a senior guard, and then Hayden Roberts, a freshman forward, does an outstanding job. We are 2 minutes away, Wrigley. You ready for this? I'm going to mute myself for a few minutes. You see the sponsors down there on the bottom of the screen scrolling through. We are 2 minutes away, and then we'll get to the starting lineups. We'll be back shortly. Starting lineup. Number 2, Carter Parker, senior guard. Connor Cordell, number 4, senior guard. Charlie Gardner, number 5, junior guard. Kyler Proctor, senior guard, number 10. And, of course, freshman forward, number 21, Hayden Roberts. And now for the Broken Bow Savages. Of course, they're under Ryan Woolsey and assisted by Patrick Smith. Coming in at 12-7 on the season. Carl Cook, senior guard. And then senior forward, number 12, Christian Brumley. Kyler Young, senior guard. And then Tyron Tinajero, number 20. And then Leland Billy, number 24. About set to tip off for the second ball game of the afternoon here in McCurtain County. Charlie Gardner doing the tipping. Proud of your brother. Here we go. We are underway. Tip goes to Broken Bow. Kyler Young taking it up the middle of the free throw line and makes it. 2 points for Kyler Young. Scores 2-0. Wrigley doing my scoreboard again. Gardner up to Roberts, top of the key, over to Proctor, down to the baseline to Cordell, back to Proctor, taking it to the hole, off the rim, rebounded back to Proctor, looked for the 3, but decided to not shoot it. Over to Cordell, to Parker for 3, in and out. Brumley runs into his own player, rebounded by the Savages. Cook's trying to get it in to Leland Billy, and Proctor there to deflect the pass over to Connor Cordell. Cordell for 3, too strong. Kyler Young trying to drive the lane and get dish off to Billy. Billy's going to go up and going to get fouled. They're going to issue the foul to Kyler Proctor. That'll be his first. At the free throw line, Leland Billy shooting 2. 2-0 still our score. And he makes it. Billy's second shot is in. 4-0 is the score. 6:43 in the first quarter. Proctor bringing the ball up the court. Into the corner to Cordell, up to the wing to Parker. Back to the top of the key to Proctor. Proctor looking for a screen. Gardner now has it. Gardner trying to make something happen. Another three-pointer for Carter Parker, and it's in. 3 points. We need a lot of those tonight, don't we, boys? Brumley trying to drive the lane and stripped. Tinajero for the three-pointer off the mark. Rebounded by Roberts. Proctor going to dish it up the court to Parker. Had a chance for a 3, decided not to. Proctor takes the shot, 2 points. And just like that, lead change number 1 on those 2 shots. Put back good for Brumley. I'm hoping that we've got good service here. Six to 5. They just made 2 points, so they just scored it. They scored 1 more. And Kyler Young for a three-pointer. 9-5. There you go. Now add a 3 and a 1. Nope. 9 plus 3. Kyler Proctor for 2. Carl Cooks for 3. I'll help you. Oh, you got it now. We're all good. Wrigley finally caught on to it. I had to help him out for a second. Cordell controlling the dribble over to Gardner. Gardner trying to get something happen and got nicked in the elbow, rebounded by Hayden Roberts and put back for 2 points. Going to be a lot of lead changes, I believe. We got good upload. I just don't know if my phone's getting good service. But we're still live. Gardner for 3. It's good. Charlie Gardner from downtown. 12 all. Kyler Young looking to give it over to Tenagero. So down to Brumley. Leland Billy down low. 2 points. We're going to have to hold our ground down low, aren't we, boys? Kyler Proctor being guarded by Brumley. Up to Gardner being guarded by Kyler Young. Proctor on the wing. Looking for a screen by Roberts up to Gardner. Gardner with the step-in two-pointer. A little long off the back of the rim. Rebound to the Savages, Kyler Young. And Roberts strips him, but it stays in the possession of the Savages. Carl Cooks for 3. Missed. Rebounded by Gardner. Up to the top of the key. Proctor for 3. In and out. Rebounded by the Savages. Kyler Young handling the ball. Kyler Young is their main scorer. Does a really good job getting to the hole. Brumley out to Tenagero. Tenagero trying to step back over across the court to Cooks for 3, and it's good. Good job, Avery. Avery Beecham just walked by us. I had to give her a thumbs up. Connor Cordell for 3. Rebounded Parker, put back. Just missed. Brumley controlling the dribble. Up to Carl Cooks. To Tenagero trying to get down low to Billy and takes it to the hole. We sidestep and miss, and he misses the shot. Kyler Young handling all the ball handling business. Looking for a screen. And I thought he took an extra step, but that's why I'm not an official today. They only get 2 once they pick the ball up. Gardner, oh, we're going to have a jump ball. 141. Daxter Thomas making his way into the contest, giving Hayden Roberts a breather. Gardner trying to throw the ball in. It's going to be thrown or tipped out of bounds by Leland Billy. Let's try this again. Daxter Thomas for Cordell for 3. Off the backboard, nothing but net. Did he call glass? Did he call glass on that shot? You don't think he did? Leland Billy trying to power his way down. Gets stripped by Proctor. Proctor accidentally gets run over by Kyler Young. That was one of those I didn't mean to fouls. You ever seen those? I didn't mean to push him down. I just ran him over. Because didn't Riley just do it last game? She didn't mean to push him down or push her down. Just like Kyler Young didn't mean to push Proctor down. Minute 12 left in the first quarter. This game's going by a little quicker, only 1-1 on team fouls. Carter Parker for 3. It's good. I keep putting number 3 down even though it's number 2. Carter's usually number 3. Less than a minute in the first quarter. Brumley taking it to the hole. Is going to lose his handle. Goes out of bounds. Possession, the Silo Rebels. Substitute checking in for the Broken Bow Savages, number 4, Jay Baker. Going to give Billy a break. Also checking back in for the Silo Rebels, Hayden Roberts. He's going to give Connor Cordell a break. 48 seconds left in the first. Proctor handling the business, dribbling the ball. See, at this point, I think somebody could just come up to Proctor. He gives it off to him, gives it right back to Proctor. Now he has his dribble. But that's just me. 26 seconds, going to dribble back out. Looked like they wanted to take it to the hole and decided not to. Gardner, a lot of action going in. Daxter tries to shoot. Ooh. Foul called on Charlie Gardner. Daxter looked like he shot right into the hands, checking in for Broken Bow, number 23, Mason Williston, and Leland Billy. 5 seconds left. Kyler Young being guarded by Hayden Roberts and Daxter Thomas. Step back three from half court. Off the mark, 17-18 in favor of the Silo Rebels at the end of the first quarter. I'll mute my mics for a second so I can add up some scores. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Broken Bow Savages will have the ball coming out of the second quarter. Leading scorer for the Savages is Carl Cooks with 2 3-pointers. He's got 6 points. Kyler Young right behind him with 5. For your Silo Rebels, leading scorers, Carter Parker had 2 3-pointers. Of course, Connor dished in a 3, Charlie dished in a 3, and then Proctor had 4 points, and Roberts had 4. Go ahead and hit second quarter. Right, move it over. There you go. All right, here we go. Second quarter is underway. Brumley being guarded by Roberts. Actually tips the ball. Roberts tips the ball into the hands of Tenagero. Oh, turnover for the Savages. Cooks a little too hot with that pass. Coach Woolsey not happy. I've known Coach Woolsey a long time. Did you know that? He's bigger than me, though. Coach Woolsey's bigger than me. Good buddy of mine. Proctor over to Roberts. Ooh, off the backboard. Proctor tried to get a quick trigger shot. Foul going to be called on Silo. Daxter Thomas going to be issued his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. And then Daxter Thomas issued his second foul. All within the same second, Colby. All within the same second. 2 fouls within the same second. Hayden Roberts trying to strip Kyler Young from behind. Brumley to Billy. Billy trying to power his way underneath. It's going to be fouled by Charlie Gardner. That's going to be his second personal foul. Team foul number 5. Billy's going to go to the line for 2. Billy's 3 for 3 at the free throw line. 18-18. Tie ball game down here in McCurtain County. And this one, he's off the mark. Finally misses one. He is human. Rebound goes to Gardner, up ahead to Cordell. Proctor looked like he wanted to go to the lane, but decided not to. Take it to the hole. Ball is being moved well by the Rebels. Gardner has it, top of the key, over to the corner for Cordell for three. And hits the backboard. Rebounded Kyler Young. Almost stripped by Carter Parker, being guarded by Connor Cordell. Over to Brumley. Out to Tenagero for three. Knocked down. Got to find him. There he is. Broken Bow with the lead, 21-18. Charlie Gardner on the left or the right wing, over to Parker. To Cordell. To Proctor, step in three, or step in two, knocks it down. Gives him 6 points on the contest. 5:57. Tried to lob pass inside to Billy. Mishandled. Silo ball. Proctor looked like he wanted to drive the lane. Kicks it out to Gardner. Gardner go with the left hand, off the mark. Going to be fouled by Savage's number 24, Leland Billy. That's his first, team foul number 2. Gardner going to the line for 2 shots. Can we tie that contest? He does, knocks it down. Tie ball game, 21-21. Wrigley taking his time. And he knocks both of them down. And it looks like Silo's going to call a timeout. 30 seconds, 5:43 in the second quarter. We're going to take timeout also. We'll be right back here on the SiloRebels.tv. I guess I can't really start talking until I turn my microphone on. It's sort of awkward when you start talking and the microphone's not on yet. Happens to the best of us. Broken Bow ball after the 2 free throws knocked down by Charlie Gardner. Gives the lead change, 22-21, 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Carl Cooks down low to Leland Billy. Leland Billy back out to Cooks for 3. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Proctor and the Rebels. Not in too big of a hurry, but still want to be aggressive. Gardner trying to push over to Parker. Parker kicks it back out to Proctor, being guarded by Brumley. Charlie with the spin move. Jumper, knocks it down. That gives him 7 points on the game, Charlie Gardner. Kyler Young up to Brumley. Brumley at the top of the key. He's going to be knocked out of bounds by Silo. Broken Bow ball underneath. Thought our cheerleader should have caught that ball. Don't even think about yawning, Colby. Don't even think about yawning. I bet you slept the whole way here, didn't you? You lazy bum. Kyler Young with the up and under, 2 points and the foul. Foul is going to be on number 4, Connor Cordell. Kyler Young with the bucket and the foul. Puts him at 23. Can they tie it up? We will find out, and they do. Knocks it down. Made that look smooth. 24-24. 4:50 left in the first half. Up ahead to Cordell. He still has his dribble. Proctor out to Parker for 3, long distance. Off the front of the rim. He still shoots the ball pretty well. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Cordell. It's going to be Broken Bow ball underneath yet again. Solo's so good with that defense, reaching in and just slapping it around. Cooks out to Kyler Young at the top of the key. I agree with that foul. Connor Cordell, that's his second. That's going to put him at a 1-and-1. He tipped the ball away, but whenever the ball went around him, Cordell couldn't go through the player to get the ball. So 1-and-1 for Kyler Young. Huh? It's that light. These old lights like this, they always make a sound. Knocks in the first one. Knocks in the second one. Cordell bring the ball up the court to Gardner. Almost mishandled it. Calmed his cool and collective over to Proctor. Proctor thought about the three-pointer. Gives it up. Gardner trying to take it to the lane, but it's like that lane collapses as soon as somebody drives. Parker tried to hit Roberts on the quick flash underneath off the hand of Roberts. 7-2 on the fouls in favor of Silo with the higher number. Brumley for 2 points. 28-24 is your score. Nope, other side. 2 points for them. There we go. Wrigley's doing it left-handed. The mouse left-handed. Kyler Young for three, and it goes in. 31. That gives Kyler Young 13 points. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Parker for three at the top of the key, knocks it down. That's his third, yep. That's his third three. Down 4 points. Foul called on Silos, number 21. That'd be Hayden Roberts. That's his first. Still shooting 1-and-1 for the Broken Bow Savages, Kyler Young. Knocks the first one in. Daxter Thomas checking back in for Hayden Roberts. Second free throw for Kyler Young. Oh, the 1-and-1 knocks in the first one. Knocks in the second one. He made that look simple. 33-27 is the score. Charlie Gardner pushing the ball up the court to Leland Billy. Finger roll, misses. He had to adjust his actions in the air. Billy was ready to take the charge. Billy trying to bully his way in. And foul called on Broken Bow's number 24, Leland Billy. On that rebound, he gave a little extra shove, trying to get position on that rebound. Daxter Thomas looks like Broken Bow's now going to a press trap. Silo gets through that pretty quick. Proctor taking it to the rim, 2 points. That gives him 8 points on the contest. 2 minutes left. If there was football, we'd have a 2-minute warning. Three-pointer for Tenagero off the mark. And Kyler Young, foul called on Cordell. That's his third foul. Kyler Young got the bucket and the foul. So shooting one. Got to fix my headset here. Kyler Young perfect from the free throw line so far. Daxter Thomas up to Proctor. Proctor at the top of the key. Minute 38. Gardner trying to get something started. Back out to Parker for three. It's in. That's his fourth three-pointer of the contest. Still down 4 points. Brumley gets it across half-court line. Being guarded by Thomas up to the top of the key. Kyler Young, and being guarded by Hayden Roberts, the young freshman. For three, off the front of the rim, rebounded by Charlie Gardner. A minute left in the half. A quick pass to Hayden Roberts trying to shoot, and Leland Billy is going to be called for his third foul. And that was all arm. I think everybody heard that foul. Hayden Roberts missed the first free throw. Checking in for Broken Bow, number 4, Jay Baker. Going to give Leland Billy a break since he's got 3 fouls. Hayden Roberts on the backside of his free throws here. I'd like to make this a 3-point contest right now. And he misses. And off the hands of Brumley, out of bounds, Silo's ball. Silo's ball down low, under a minute left, 57 seconds. Out to Parker, up to the top of the key for Proctor. Proctor tried to get something happen, and no call was not called. Kyler Young trying to push the ball up the court. A lot of hustle by the Rebels, steal by Charlie Gardner. Put back good for Hayden Roberts. The young freshman cleaning up the trash underneath. Kyler Young going through all 5. And he's going to be called with the offensive foul. That's his second. He went through all 5 defenders right there. And still got to the rim. That pressure defense, full court pressure defense for the Savages right now, trapping everything. Kyler Young with the steal in the bucket. He is taking over this second quarter with all their points. Parker for 3, miss. And that's going to be it for the halftime, 38-34 in favor of the Savages. I'm going to take a break and do some adding. We'll be right back with you here on SiloRebels.tv. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Jory House alongside Wrigley Job and Colby Gardner on the camera. Wrigley's running my scoreboard on my laptop. Colby's running the camera. 34-38 in favor of Broken Bow Savages. Leading scorer for Broken Bow is Kyler Young. He's got 20 as of right now. And then, of course, Carl Cook still has the 6 points from the first quarter. Christian Brumley has 4. Tyron Tenajero has 3. And then Leland Billy has 5. Looking for your Silo Rebels leading scorer right now is Carter Parker with his 4 threes. Gives him 12 points. Followed by Kyler Proctor with 8. Charlie Gardner with 7. Hayden Roberts with 4. Connor Cordell with 3. And that's where we're at, 34-38. Halftime here in Broken Bow. Give you an idea just again what the gym looks like. They got a big scoreboard up here. And then a walk around upper deck. This is where they have the MC6 a whole lot. Some of our fans. Their broadcast crew gets to be right there in the middle, and I'm off to the side. So I'm just trying to do what I can in the spot of Kevin Farr, who's probably listening and saying, quit talking about him. Again, like I said, I just hope I can do 25% good of what he does. He somehow has all the stats, rebounds, everything. I'm just glad to keep the book like I normally do at the games. Looked like Coach Woolsey didn't even take his kids to the locker room, just told them to sit out here and shoot. Look at some of our Silo cheerleaders down there on the baseline. That'd be Chloe Dunnigan and MC Hallmark. Down there playing on their phones. I'm guessing this little room up here, right in the middle of the screen, I guess that's their hospitality room. .446 left in halftime. I'm going to take another little break for myself. We'll be right back here on the SiloRebels.tv. All right, everybody, welcome back. Had to make sure I had to walk through the crowd and shake babies and kiss hands. Kiss babies and shake hands, so. Yeah, Josh Proctor wanted to jump on the broadcast. He still owes me a national anthem, by the way. For those that don't know, I said, you ought to sing the national anthem. How good you sing? He goes, yeah, I'll do it the next time around. Well, every time the next time around comes, he has a different ailment. His right pinky toe is hurting. His throat is hurting. His fingernail wasn't clipped last night. He didn't shave. A different ailment every time. So a minute left at halftime, ready to get this second half going. Need some points and some defense and all that jazz that goes along with basketball. It will be Silo's ball coming out, or at least that's what the red arrow down on the floorboard says. All right, we are underway. Looks like Parker, Roberts, Proctor, Cordell, and Gardner for Silo. Billy, Young, Brumley, Cooks, and Tenagero for Broken Bow. Parker over to Gardner. Gardner at the top of the key, trying to get it to Parker for a three-pointer. And Gardner takes the three, and it's in. 3 points for Charlie Gardner. Gives him 10. Now down 1. And, of course, Kyler Young with the hot hand. Gives him 23 as of right now. 41-37, 7:20 left in the third quarter. And Brumley going to be charged with his first official foul. Out of bounds for the Silo Rebels. Hayden Roberts throwing the ball in. Gardner has it at the top of the key. Trying to get him to do something. Parker for three, and he knocks it down. Parker's got the hot hand. That's his 5th three-pointer of the game. 41-40, down 1. Almost looks like it's three-pointer by Tenagero, rebounded by Brumley. Brumley trying to kick it back out to Tenagero. It looks like it's still a zone. There's an offensive foul called on Carl Cooks. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2 in this second half. Almost looks like Silo needs to box and chase or something with Kyler Young. Just don't let him score. Got to get the ball across half court here. There it is, all the way down to the corner for Parker. For three, he knocks it down. That's his 6th three-pointer of the contest. Feeling the hot hand right now. Leland Billy has the ball underneath. Kicks it back out to the top of the key for Carl Cooks for three. And he gets that one. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the contest. Connor Cordell over to Parker. Parker to Roberts. Gardner tries to shoot and gets stripped by Tenagero. Up ahead to Carl Cooks, who was wanting to shoot three. Gives it up to Young, who just inside the free throw line, 2 points for Kyler Young. Gives him 25 on the contest. Three-point game. Gardner for three. Misses. Rebound Leland Billy. Up ahead to Carl Cooks for three. Billy comes in. Rebound by Kyler Young and tries to go up for the shot and gets fouled. Call's going to be on Hayden Roberts. That'll be his second personal foul. Team number 1 on the second half. Kyler Young shooting free throws has been perfect so far. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. That's his 7th. He's 7 for 7 at the three-point line. And he's 8 for 8. That's exactly why I said it, Wrigley. I was trying to get him to jinx it. 8 for 8 at the free throw line for Kyler Young. Carter Parker for 3. This time he was a little deep. He's got the hot hand, but I thought he was a little too far on that one. One step in, and that ball's nothing but the net. Tenagero bringing it in and out. Rebounded by Parker. Up ahead to Proctor. Kyler Proctor is handling the ball now. Over to Parker, over to Gardner. Gardner looking for a screen. Pick and roll, as we say in the basketball world. Kyler gets fouled by Carl Cooks. That'll be his second personal foul. Out of bounds for the Silo Rebels down at the baseline. Proctor's thinking about the three-pointer. Charlie with the spin move jumper. And rims out. Rebounded Leland Billy. Kyler Young bringing it up the court. From the half court. Wow, that was a deep three-pointer right there for Kyler Young. Good gracious, he was 2 steps inside the half-court line. Cordell thought about the 3, gives it up, out to Proctor. Proctor trying to use the pick and roll. Foul was called on Charlie Gardner for the, no. Oh, the foul was on 4, excuse me. That gives him his 4th personal foul for Connor Cordell on a moving screen. But the official actually gave the number of the defensive player. Daxter Thomas checking in. Sure he's going to give Connor Cordell a break since he's got 4 fouls. Up ahead to Leland Billy. Billy gives it back out to Brumley. Brumley down to Carl Cooks in the corner. Kyler Young, short jumper, knocks it down. Kyler Proctor has it. Three-pointer, top of the key. It's good. Kyler Proctor for 3. Timeout taken by Silo. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 3:13 left in the third quarter. 53-46. Needing 7 points here. We got to stop Kyler Young, don't we? I mean, looking at him, he's got 20, 25, 27, 32 points. He's got 32 of their 53. Kyler Young, number 14, has 32 points as of right now. I mean, I've watched that young man the last couple of years at the Kingston tournament just dominate, and he's showing it now. Looked like Silo was wanting to put a little pressure on. Almost looks like they're wanting to double-team Kyler Young in a way. I think it is going to be a box and chase. It is a box and chase. Three-pointer for Carl Cooks. Rims out, and it looks like Broken Bow's going to take a 30-second timeout. 3:02. They're going to take a 30-second. I'm going to take a 15-second. We'll turn my mics off. Give me a drink. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Jory House stepping in for Kevin Farr. You know, everybody's needing a day off every so often. Kevin gets to go watch instead of having to keep stats and talk all the time. So Broken Bow had to take a quick timeout. Tenagero up here at the top of the key, over to Carl Cooks, over to Brumley, down low, trying to find Leland Billy. And Leland Billy's going to be offensive charge. That's going to be his fourth. He just using his brute strength, his big frame, and just bullying people around. Of course, Silo is really good about taking the charges. They don't mind having a little contact. Kyler Proctor looking for the screen from Daxter Thomas. A little quick and dish, and 2 points, bucket for Kyler Proctor. Foul was on number 12, Christian Brumley. That's his second of the afternoon. Checking in for Broken Bow, number 4, Jay Baker. Proctor at the free throw line, trying to make it a 4-point game, and he does. Four-point contest in favor of Broken Bow. A quick hitter stolen away by Charlie Gardner. Down low, Hayden Roberts, 2 points. Good job for the freshman. Foul called on Hayden Roberts. That's his third personal of the game. Carl Cooks down in the corner. It's hard to see in this corner right here because of where we're at. Tenagero trying to get something happen. Dishes it out to Cooks for the three. Brumley with the putback. (55-51). Thanks, Debo. Parker for three from downtown. A little short of the mark. Kyler Young, this time he was short, and Silo's going to, actually Charlie rebounded the ball, but just had to step out of bounds for a second, I guess. Checking in for the Savages, number 23, Mason Williston. Carl Cooks for three in the corner, off of the back of the rim. Rebounded by Parker, up ahead to Gardner, trying to get something happen. It's going to be fouled by Carl Cooks. That's his third. Team foul number 6. Charlie Gardner at the free throw line, shooting 2. Still a 4-point contest. Let's see if we can make it a 2-point contest with these 2 free throws. There's one. Made it look easy. Looks about like Wrigley when he shoots a free throw. Free throw number 2, up in the air and in the hoop. Knocks both of them down. Two-point game. 55-53. A minute left in the third. Kyler Young still being boxed and chased. Brumley double team down low. Cooks trying to razzle-dazzle. Takes it to the hole. 2 points. He did a little shake and bake right there. Kyler Proctor taking to the hole, misses. He'll be fouled by Savages, number 12, Brumley. That's his third. Free throw line, Kyler Proctor shooting 2. It's another 4-point contest. There's now a three-point contest. My amazing math skills. Knocks both of them down with ease. Two-point contest, 37 seconds. Tenagero for three in the corner, knocks it down to the three-pointer. Proctor drove in, pulled it back out. Roberts back out. 14 seconds left. Over to Thomas. Gardner's got it, 5 seconds. Going to try to do something. It's going to get blocked by Kyler Young at half court. And almost 5-point game, 60-55 at the end of third. It'll be Broken Bow's ball coming out in the fourth. Add up my math right fast. 18 points for Carter Parker. 3 for Connor Cordell. 12 for Charlie Gardner. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 is 16 for Kyler Proctor. And then 6 for Hayden Roberts. .21 scored in that third quarter. Now, I'm going to have to take Wrigley's shoes off to count up all of Kyler Young's points. Carl Cooks has 11. Christian Brumley has 6. So let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That gives him 32 for Kyler Young as of right now. They still beat us that quarter. They scored 22 to our 21. Wrigley, we're gonna have to outscore them this quarter, aren't we? This is it. You put fourth quarter. All right, man, you're already on top of it, aren't you? You show Wrigley one thing, and boy, he's all over it. Here we go, starting the fourth. Needing a little love from Bryan County. Mason Williston almost threw it out of bounds. Tenagero for three from the corner. Short, rebounded by Cooks. Put back good. Cooks just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Gardner taking it to the hole. Knocked out of his hand, still trying to make it, and shoots and gets fouled. Fouled by Broken Bow's number 23, so that'd be Mason Williston. Team foul number 8. Charlie Gardner shooting 2. Knocks the first one down. 6-point contest. Knocks both of them down. 5-point contest. Silo taking the timeout. It's going to be a full. No, he don't have a full. Or he doesn't have a 30. He'll have to be a full. All right, they're going to take a timeout. I'm going to take a timeout. Give me a drink. We'll be right back here on SolidRebels.tv. Wrigley was trying on the headset. I had to take it off. I was trying to sneeze, Colby, and Colby made me not sneeze. I'm going to blame it on him. All right, 5-point game right now. 7:25 left in the ball game. Fourth quarter. Tenagero out to Carl Cooks for another three from downtown, and he hits it. Cooks got a hot hand. He's up 16 points right now. Proctor trying to drive it to the hole and gets stopped by Mason Williston. Parker has it up top, back to Proctor. Over to Gardner. Gardner's going to be fouled by Williston, but it's on the ground. But that doesn't matter. He's still going to be shooting a 1-and-1. That's Williston's second personal foul. I still need to sneeze. He makes the first one. 58-65. It's like every time we score, they score. Ugh. And he makes both. Charlie up to 16 points. Kyler Young trying to use a screen from Carl Cooks. Gets into trouble, finds Brumley. Brumley with a short jumper. 2 points. Knocks it down. Gives Brumley 8 points on the contest. Kyler Proctor being guarded by Williston. There he is, finds a quick hitter. Charlie Gardner cutting through the lane. Still down 6. Carl Cooks for 3. There it is. I'm telling you, it just seems like every time we put something together, they knock down a 3. Broken Bow with a full timeout. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the contest. I'll turn my mic down. You can listen to the cheerleaders. Of course, our cheerleaders always do a great job. Are you proud to be a Rebel? Yes, we are. We're trailing 9 points, 6:10 left in the ball game. Of course, looking ahead, we play at Rattan on Monday. At Rattan, going to face number 2 in Class A, Rattan. Gardner throwing the ball into Proctor. Gardner back up to the top of the key to Proctor. Proctor over to Parker. Back to Proctor. Taken to the hole. Wild shot. Just trying to get something. Brumley with the rebound. Up ahead to Kyler Young being chased by Hayden Roberts. Tenagero for 3. Almost blocked by Daxter Thomas. Rebounded Hayden Roberts. Thomas trying to show his ball handling skills. Gardner with a floater off the back of the rim. Gardner fouls him. That's his 3rd personal foul of the game. Team foul number 4. So Broken Bow will get the ball on the sideline. Connor Cordell checking back in for Daxter Thomas. Cordell's got to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. He's also got 3 points in the game. Kyler Young almost stepped out of bounds, but takes it to the hole on the baseline, scores. Gives him 34 points. There we go. We got a jump ball. It's going to be in favor of Silo, 5:06. Leland Billy about to check back in for Broken Bow, giving Williston a break. Silo gets the ball underneath here. down 11 points. Proctor for 3 off the back of the rim. Last touch by Broken Bow. Our cheerleaders cleared out of the way for a second. Parker for 3, knocks it down. Silo with a full timeout, 4:53. We're going to take a timeout right fast. Be right back.
Wait. One.
Say hi. Tell everybody hi, Wrigley.
Hi.
That's Wrigley Job right there. He wanted to get on the microphone to say hi. I sort of surprised him. He didn't know it was actually on. All right, here we go. 4:50 left in the fourth quarter. Silo putting a little pressure on, trying to get a turnover. Charlie Gardner with the steal. Can we capitalize? Gardner gets it back, puts it up, and makes it. Foul was on number 20, Tyron Tenagero. That's team foul number 10, and Charlie Gardner gets the bucket and the foul. Makes it. 67-72, 5-point game yet again. We've been so close. Leland Billy with the ball underneath. Finds Brumley with a quick shot. Every time we score, they score. Proctor over to Parker from downtown. Oh, Proctor almost had the putback. I think he was wanting to put back, slam dunk it. In traffic, Kyler Young is unstoppable this contest. 36 points. Proctor off the glass, 2 points. Attaboy, Kyler. Gives him 18. Being double teamed, Kyler Young into the corner. Tenagero trying to take it to the baseline. Carl Cooks for 3. That's his 6th three-pointer of the game. Proctor tried to take the charge a while ago and didn't get the call. Kyler Young just dribbling through the defense, taking it all the way coast to coast. The bucket and the foul. Foul was called on Carter Parker. That's his first. Gives him 81 points for the team. That is 38 for Kyler Young. 3:07 left. Knocks down. Still perfect from the free throw line. I think he's 9 for 9. $82 points scored by the Savages. Charlie with the up and under spin, misses. Foul called on Brumley. That'll be his 4th. Charlie Gardner at the free throw line, shooting 2. He scored 9 this quarter so far, Charlie Gardner, on top of his 12. So he scored 10. So he's got 22 points. Charlie Gardner trying to stay perfect from the free throw line. And knocks it down. 82-71, high-scoring contest today down here in Broken Bow, especially after he stepped out of bounds. Good hustle right there for Hayden Roberts. You know, after a long night last night, did you get some sleep? Wrigley got to sleep in this morning. We played Idabel Warriors last night and fell in that contest to a really good young Idabel team. Kyler Young sort of trying to play keep away, and Charlie's going to be whistled for the foul. That is his 4th. Team foul number 6. So still not shooting 1-on-1. They will be from now on. Charlie does not need to foul out right now. Just, I mean, it's an 11-point game, but it's far from over. I've seen our boys score quickly. Leland Billy gets stuffed from behind. There was multiple Silo Rebels players, so I don't know who it was. Gardner over to Proctor, Proctor to Cordell. Cordell looks for the 3, short, off the rim. Billy gets it, and there's a jump ball. Broken Bow, 2:17. Held ball. 38, 39. Kyler Young up the court. 2 more points. I don't know what his career high is, but he's pretty close, I have to feel. Charlie Gardner, 2 points. Quick shot. Another 2 points for Kyler Young. Looks like Broken Bow is going to take a 30-second timeout. Minute 53. I'm going to add up my points right fast. I'll be right back. You think that's his career? 48. So Kyler Young's career high is 48. He's 5 points away. I think he's wanting to do it this game. I think he wants to break it. Would you think? I'm a sports guy, and I want to see him break it. I know it's against us, but I want to see him break it. So congrats and kudos to the young man. Hopefully he can break it. He's 5 points away. Charlie Gardner for a shot. Off the rim. Uh-oh. Up ahead to Carl Cooks, looking to, he falls down. Tenagero with the putback, and Kyler Proctor going to foul him. Let's see. No, they're going to say it was on Connor Cordell. So that'll be his that'll be his 5th foul. Tenagero is going to shoot 2 here. He's got 6 points on the game. 2 shots. Tenagero's first shot is in. Gives him 7. 87-73, a minute 28 left. Off the rim, missed the second shot. Hayden Roberts with the rebound, pushing it up the court to Dexter Thomas, over to Gardner. Out to Proctor. Proctor taking it to the hole. No foul called again. Kyler Young. Technical foul called on Kyler Proctor. Technical foul at the 110 mark in the fourth. Kyler Young at the free throw line. Oh, he missed the free throw. That's his first missed free throw of the contest. This is point number 44. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He's got 44 right now. Career high is what I was told here by some Broken Bow fans of 48, so he needs 4 points to break it. Minute 8. Is he going to try? Is he going to be able to? Coach Woolsey's trying to tell him to slow it down. Trying to clear the lane. Out of bounds, off of Silo. Hayden Roberts tried to. Hayden Roberts still playing really good defense. It's hard to see just because of the camera angle. I mean, that's about as far as we can go. Otherwise, we're straight down. Charlie Gardner. Barrett Snap now in the game for Connor Cordell since he fouled out. 35 seconds. Gardner take it to the rim. The up and under, it's good. Foul was on Leland Billy. That's going to be his fifth. Charlie Gardner. Gardner at 27 points. Checking in for Leland Billy is number 30, Xavier Haywood. Charlie missed the free throw. .23 seconds, 88-75. I think that's going to be the end of the contest. I'm going to go ahead and mark it down as 88-75. Good showing for the Rebels after playing a long, hard battle last night. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's going to give Kyler Young 44 points on the night. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. That's going to give Charlie Gardner 27. Kyler Proctor with 18. Carter Parker with 21. And, of course, Connor Cordell with 3 and Hayden Roberts with 6. 3, 6, 9, 11, 22 for Carl Cooks. 10 for Christian Brumley. 7 for Tyron Tenagero. And then 5 for Leland Billy. The big guy down low only scored 5. So your final score here in Broken Bow, 88-75. We will pick up again on Monday at Rattan. Kevin Farr will be back on the broadcast. That way y'all can listen to a better guy than me. Well, for the Silo Rebels, that is it down here in McCurtain County. We will see y'all on Monday. Y'all have a safe weekend and take care. For Jory House saying so long.